Hi there, my name is Desire, Mrs. Lubes. I just want to talk about something that has been heavy on my heart lately. Forgiveness. I know you're hurting. I know you're disappointed. I know you don't deserve it. You're probably in a position where you deserve fairness or justice. It's weighing you down. You're disappointed. Somebody let you down. Somebody's lying about you. I know that place. Somebody's hurt you so bad. Somebody you probably least expected has turned against you. It hurts. It hurts so bad. And I want you to let go. I want you to forgive. Not because they're right. Not because of anything. But because you deserve to be happy. Because you need to heal. Because you need to move on. Because you need to stay sane. Because you need to live right with God. For your own sanity. Forgiveness is for your own good. Now let it go. Just let it go. Jesus loves you. Let it go. You're going to see a brighter day. Let it go, for joy cometh in the morning. Let it go, because vengeance is of God. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Let it go. Forgive. And let it go. I love you.
I did not want to actually make myself, I felt like before I even make myself known to the parents, the person I'm dealing with in this situation should be at the forefront. But then he had actually got cold feet. So I was left all alone. I felt like I was left all alone to handle the situation by myself. Already, even before I gave birth, I'd started accepting that I'm in this. And I cannot run away from it. I just need to be grateful for probably what has happened. And then begin to think positively, even if there was a lot of negativity, especially from me. Before I even talk about family, friends, and loved ones, or already even me myself, I needed to be spoken to by very many people. First of all, start being positive about it because it has happened. There's no reversing.
What did you need to be positive about? The fact that you had 2 children with this man, or the fact that he had developed cold feet, sorry.
I think both. Both, yes. Because I think I would have been a lot more positive if we were in it together. I wasn't left. It felt like I was left alone to actually, maybe for the whole world to know that it was my fault. I felt like we needed to own up to it together. But then at a particular point, I think I got counseling from a professional counselor who told me, well, I think he needs time. You give him the time, probably at a particular point he will come around. I think when I gave him time, I even forgot that there was someone else in this picture.
And you became that?
I became everything. I felt like I'm enough. I'm enough the way I am because I had already carried that 9 months and another 9 months, and I was like, so
I can do this.
I can do this all by myself. Actually, I used to tell my family members, I can be bad all by myself. Based on my movie I had watched before, and I was like, okay, now I feel like I needed a support system to be there and help me along this journey. But I had seen younger girls, far away younger girls, who probably hadn't even had the education and who were not even anywhere close to the privileges I had. And I had seen them force a way through and make it in life.
Yes.
So I was looking at them and I had spoken to someone who had actually been married for long, and she had said, well, I feel like a single mom, even if I am married, because I literally do everything for my kids. And I was like, is that possible? It's like, yes. She was like, it is tougher for me because I know myself to be a very married woman with someone in the home. And I can't imagine telling people that I'm actually married, but then I am. So when she actually shared her personal life, because that did not show at all on the outside. Yeah, me who saw her, who celebrated her and her marriage, she was like, I'm single, yet I'm actually married. I'm a single mom. And she took me through how she finances everything, how she works 2, 3, 4 jobs just to make sure she has everything that the children need. And I was like, okay, so I need to smell the coffee, drink it, and realize I'm in this thing and I'm not going to look back. I have to stay in it all the way through by the grace of God. So that is how I ended up in this situation and then forged a way forward, mpola mpola.
Wow. So the times I saw you at church with this beautiful, you know, very healthy baby girl, white frock, looking so pretty with ribbons in her hair and a lot of hair, you were actually alone?
Yes, I was.
Okay, because just looking at that girl, I thought she has probably a million-year father, you know.
I know, yeah, true.
You know, who doesn't want to come to church but makes sure he drops his baby. A very well catered for,
true.
you know, a baby girl, and then later this boy, and both looking very healthy and you know, and wonderful. Now, when do you actually come to terms with the fact that this man is never going to be with me? Because even in our, like you said, in our marriages, we have been. I went through a time where I raised my children, you know, inadvertently. My husband was traveling a lot and, you know, preaching, you know, within and without. And sometimes he would just journey for, you know, months on. But within my heart, I knew that there was still a fallback, you know, and I dreamt or I fantasized of a time when I wouldn't be alone, when he would be by my side when the child was sick. When and that fantasizing and the faith kept me going. But you know, when did you? Because it's one thing a man saying, I mean, developing cold feet and pulling away. But at what point do you realize I'm actually in this alone? He's never going to come back.
I think over time, I'd try to, you know, strategically ask particular questions and find out how it was going to be. And I remember at a particular point, he spoke to me and told me, I'm focusing on, pursuing my career. And I'm doing that because we have children. So I want to be more serious with my life and I want to provide for those children. And that is it. Like, please don't even try to think there's going to be something between me and you in the future. So already I think I had seen signs and symptoms of that. Maybe because at particular points I felt like I needed someone to pray with. And I was like, the only person I can pray with was him. And he was like, you can't fail to get someone to pray with. You're coming from a powerful church. You come from a powerful choir.
Or you wanted to fellowship with him.
Yes.
You wanted to meet and start praying for your children.
I think for him it was like, this one who's trying to actually make me pray with her might end up trying to convince me. This could actually all end up into a particular direction, which he probably felt like he didn't want to get into. So it was like, he showed me he respected the fact that I actually carried the babies all the way.
Yes.
He respected that a lot because he didn't see that coming. He felt like he was going to meet me one day and I would go like, I disposed them, or there's no way I could actually do that. He felt like as a celebrity, probably I was not going to actually go through all the way. But I remember him calling me in the middle of the night and appreciating me and saying, I have so much respect for you, for being in the limelight and carrying those kids. And then even going ahead and, moving with them everywhere, not leaving them behind because other women probably other people would have done differently. I have so much respect for you. And I want to pursue my career and be there for each and every one of them. He felt like at a particular point, that was the best way to, to embrace that he had children in his life because he couldn't run anymore. He said he was proud and he was willing to look after them, going to provide for them. But he said, that is it. Like, I don't want you to be there. He told me, move on with your life because I have actually moved on with my life. And at a particular point, I'll be proud to hear that you've actually got someone, you've settled with that particular person, and you're not there thinking that I'm actually going to be there and one day change my mind and then come and be a husband to you. So already he was honest and he told me that not only through mobile phone or anything, but he actually faced me and told me that. And I was like, I was like accepting something that I'd already had on the inside because I had already seen, sometimes people don't have to say particular things.
Wait a minute, how did he say this? He called you?
He called me. He first appreciated the fact that he had seen the kids somewhere, and I think he had seen the kids with his family members, and they were so proud of him. And I think at the bottom of his mind he was like, actually, I'm not anywhere in the picture. I'm just trying to find my place in their lives and then be the person I'm supposed to be. So I think at that point it hit him, and he said, okay, now that I'm getting credit for things that I'm actually not doing, it's high time I actually did them. And I remember him calling me to appreciate. I saw the kids, and I mean, everyone has only praise for them, and they were, you know, saying all these nice things that I felt like I should tell you that I'm equally proud of you and what you're doing, and for the fact that you've gone all this time without, you know, trying to make it look like I'm supposed to be in the picture. Of course, I wanted him to be in the picture, but I didn't want to force him to be in the picture.
Did you tell him that, you know, I really want you in the picture?
Yes, I did quite too many times. I called, I sent messages, I talked to him. And I think for a particular point for him, he was convinced that I probably was doing that because I wanted him in my life. I was using the kids probably to actually get him in my life. But then that actually wasn't the case, because it had already sunk in that it was not going to be. Yeah, I'd already accepted that, you know what, this is not going to be that particular, it's not going to go that particular direction. So I was already in it, I was flowing it. So for him to say it, he was just confirming.
The more you tried to get him in the kid's life, the more he felt
like I'm trying to actually lure him in my life. Maybe I'm trying to.
Yes, I think that's how men are. They're like male chickens. You know, when you're giving food to a male chicken, if you run after the male chicken to eat, the faster you run after that chicken, the faster they will run away.
Thank you.
But if you just drop the food there and walk away, they come back slowly and slowly and slowly. And they're eating and actually wondering, why isn't anyone pursuing me?
True.
So eating and wondering, you know, the more, you know, it's even, you know, come here, you chicken, this is for your good, these are your children, this is your food.
Misinde.
They are luring me into something. They are luring me into something. It's not just food.
Yeah. There has to be something else.
It has to be something else.
Exactly.
I always laugh about that. But I think that's one thing that if we women knew, our life would be much easier.
Thank you. Yeah, true.
Put the food on the floor and move on. The male chicken will come by, poking and wondering why no one is running. Have my owners abandoned me.